Welcome to flipping $400 into a Ferrari. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels, and today is one of my most favorite days of the week. It is auction day. And like Mama says, the auction's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Today's auction, I am gonna bring $15,000 here to see if we can leave with something fun. Now I have an Audi S4, I have a Nissan 370Z, both ready for sale for our Ferrari Flip series, and I'm ready for something else. I wanna buy something else, I wanna buy something fun, but winter's coming, so rear-wheel drive really isn't that great of an idea, although prices are down on toys because nobody wants a rear-wheel drive car in the Northeast right before winter. So I could maybe possibly buy it low here, sell it high somewhere else in the country. You guys are gonna come with me to see what we can find. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Welcome to a dealer auction. Let's get going. All right, I can tell you this absolutely will not be under $15,000, but what I can tell you is Tesla prices are plummeting. I don't know why, I don't know the reason. If any of my friends are following that are EV guys, I would love to know why Tesla prices are coming down. So they're about 10 G's off right now. So I was bidding on this Model 3 last week. The seller wanted 43 and MMR, which is like Manheim market value, is 33. These things are just coming down like a rock. And what's happening is dealers own them for too much. So they just can't cut them loose. So if they own it for 43, that's what they need to get for it. They can't take a $10,000 hit. So even though the value's 33, they need to get 43. So there's just like kind of like a stalemate on Teslas right now, unless you're buying them in today's market. So from the sellers and the owners that own them and are willing to cut them loose, we're just not there yet. So Tesla prices are down. Don't be overpaying for Teslas because you'll start to see dealers and sellers cutting them loose for less and less. I just don't know the reason why yet. Still an awesome car, and I would love to add this to my Ferrari Flip series. 2012 Camaro, 44,000 miles? No way. Even if it's a 6-cylinder, it won't be 15 G's. I just talked to the lane leader about that Tesla, and he said, "You buy that?" And I said, "No, they're not ready to cut it loose yet." And he said, "I know. Everybody overpaid on those a year ago, and they're not ready to cut them loose," which is exactly what I just said. All right. I love it, but there's no way this will be under $15,000 either. So 17 GT in a 6-speed with leather. I mean, this is probably still 30 plus. Search continues. I said I'd show you some Broncos. We got a 21 with 6,000 miles. We got a 22 with 714 miles at the auction. Why are these at the auction? Because they'll sell here with a market adjustment. So they'll sell here for more than they were new from the dealer. You can buy one at the dealership, bring it to the dealer auctions, and make a profit on them, brand new. Or drive it and still sell it back to the auction and make a profit. All right, this Challenger also looks too new. Yes, it's a 2020 with 14,000 miles. This isn't really gonna be easy finding a toy under 15 grand, and it's windy and it's cold. So, you know, look past the hair. Oh, I think I found something. I spy like 89 Mercedes SL. Is it a 560? Is it a 4 or whatever? 560, it's a good one. 134,000 miles. Clean interior. And these come in the hard top and usually have the soft top piled in here. They're not like a comfortable ride, but they're classy looking. They're timeless. So this car looks good. This car looks like it could park next to a $100,000 car and still be classy. But they're old. I don't need an old Mercedes right now. Let's see if it starts. No pump on the pedal, and it fires right up. It purrs like a kitten. This is tempting. That is sharp. So far, I think I only have one option. Now, ideally, I would love to be able to drive whatever toy is under $15,000 through the winter until it sells. So maybe rear-wheel drive isn't the best idea. I don't know what I'm gonna end up with. Hey, now that is cool. Is that a 2-wheel or a 4-wheel long bed? 81 Ford F-150 with a 302 tonneau cover, bed liner, sprayed frame, replacement wheels, a little bit of rust right here. No more locked doors, gracias. Solid on this side. Oh wow, I love the blue. That is cool. And there's your 4x4 shifter on the ground, automatic transmission shifter on the column, Ranger XLT. These were called Rangers in 81? I didn't even know that. Ford F-150 Ranger XLT. You know what might work? If there's like a WRX or an older STI, that could be under 15 grand. But do I really want somebody's toy Subaru that they've been playing with for 10, 15 years? Probably not. But that would be in the price range if we find one, and I can use it all winter long. All right, I'm not completely enticed, but it's worth a look. 2010, is it a 335xi, which would be the inline 6 turbo? It is a 35i. It is X-Drive, so it is all-wheel drive. Is it a manual transmission? An automatic transmission. Meh, been there, done that. Ah, so close, a fake badge. I would love to find an Audi S4 Avant wagon in a 6-speed transmission. I would actually keep that car. If I could find like one of the B series, what are they, B3, B5s I think, in a wagon in a 6-speed, which is like 03-ish, I would buy it and keep it forever, especially if it was in blue. This is my Ridge wallet in carbon fiber. I love this thing. Holds up to 12 cards and my cash. What's really cool is, see this right here? If I push this right here, watch this. All my cards come out and I can pick and choose my cards. Gift idea. What is this, Craig? What is this thing? This is a keychain that holds all my keys. And just like that wallet, easy push button. Watch this, ready? Boom. All my keys right there. Also lifetime warranted, so if you destroy the thing, swap it out. There's over 30 colors to choose from and holds up to 12 cards, lifetime guarantee. And if you don't believe me, check out their Google reviews. They have 50,000 5-star Google reviews. The other cool thing, real quick, RFID blocking technologies.com/flying wheels for up to 40% off. Like, just a good Christmas gift idea. Go check it out. Link in the description down below. Thank you, Ridge. Let's get on with the video. All right, these Cayennes are coming back. They were underappreciated for a long time because pretty expensive to maintain and repair, but they are off-road beasts, and there are now packages to like soup these things up, put on big wheel and tire packages. These are actually pretty cool cars. Cayenne S would be V8 non-turbo. Cayenne Turbo S would be their premium package, which is a V8 twin turbo. Brake pad workshop. Oh, listen to that thing roar. You can't really find a mid-size SUV like this with a V8 in all-wheel drive. Add washer fluid. Some of these you can raise the suspension. You can change the terrain right here. Reverse. As reverse. Put it in drive. Put it in drive. Has drive. Oh, what's the exclamation mark for? Why is it beeping at me? I don't know. These things are a gamble. I don't know that it's worth risking, but it would be way under 15 grand. But on a different note, look at how nice the new Cayennes are. That car is amazing. Wow. What a difference. Hey, wait a minute. What's this right here? I haven't owned a C5 Corvette in quite some time. 04, 73,000 miles. C6 wheels. Is it automatic or 6-speed? Automatic. I haven't owned one of these in quite a while. To be honest with you, a lot of car for the money, but they're like rattle boxes. Like if you look, like everything is kind of just squeaky and rattly. Like everything's kind of cheaply made. Usually there's a bunch of lights on in the dash by this point. Key doesn't work. Ugh, battery's dead too. Is this a convertible? It has a waterfall. I didn't even notice. Is this a convertible? Oh yeah, it's a convertible. It's on the radar. So far, what do I even have for under 15 grand? This one? Was there anything else? That Mercedes? I'd much rather have this. Well, let's see what it does in the auction. Man, slim pickings today. There's like, I mean, it's winter's coming, so it's not toy season. I would love to have a Challenger SRT8 because I'd love the 4 doors. I have kids. Hey, a Porsche Panamera. If that's a 4, that's all-wheel drive. Those can be risky though. Crossfire? Nah. Fun fact, this is actually a Mercedes. If you look at the inside, that is all the interior. Oh, it's in a manual transmission. That's rare. This is all a Mercedes interior. Mercedes dash, Mercedes steering wheel, Mercedes center console with the Mercedes engine and Chrysler badging, all because they were owned by the Daimler Chrysler Corporation. Fun fact, if you didn't know that. All right, this thing kind of looks like a beater. Platinum edition, so it's better than silver and gold, right? So it should be the best edition. Check engine light? No, I think I'll stay away. Thank you very much. But look at the interior. I wouldn't mind finding a nice 4S or a Turbo S that's clean. Those are gonna be on my radar, not this one, but I wouldn't mind a nice Panamera or a Taycan. If anybody has a Taycan or an Audi e-tron GT, I am absolutely in the market for an EV or Audi e-tron GT. All right, that's all that I've seen for now. Let's head into the auction and see what we can leave with. I mean, I'll buy a bunch of cars, but the toy is the main priority here. Wow, this isn't a factory color, right? Satin black. Let's find out. We'll open the doors. No, it's gloss black. Is this a wrap? No, that is paint. Somebody painted this entire thing satin black. Wow. Will a 2011 Miata be under 15,000? I'm not sure. 51,000 miles? I don't know. 2018 Civic in a 6-speed sport, 18.2. No luck. 13.5. That's the number. Oh, they won't sell it. I'm bidding on the Camaro, but now it's at 16.2, which is actually a great price because it is an SS. It does have 44,000 miles, but it's over 15, so you can't buy it. I gotta know my limits. That Camaro ended up selling for way over $20,000, so way out of budget for us. Is this a Turbo S? If it is, it's a twin turbo V8. It is not. It's a Cayenne S. Just a V8. Still a fun truck. Not a toy under 15 G's though. 3 grand for this Cayenne S. 433,000 miles. Does have a coolant light on. Possible head gasket. Honestly, I would just buy that thing to abuse it, not to resell it. I don't need any more toys like that though. I'm actually the high bidder on this 2019 Cayenne. Oh, they won't sell it. They want way more. 22.5. That would be my limit. Everything about this car says I shouldn't buy it. I can't help myself. I actually just bought that Crossfire for $2,800. Could have been a mistake, but the fact that it was a 6-speed makes me want it. I hope I don't regret that Chrysler Crossfire. I started bidding on it at $2,200, and just like my Audi S4, I got sucked into bidding. I think I paid $2,700 or $2,800 plus fees, so I'm gonna own that car for over $3,000. But that engine's pretty reliable, especially to find that the 6-speed is really rare. Spoiler worked, which is kind of neat. And it's a project, so we can have some fun with it. We can bring it back to life. We got a dent here. Looks like the whole thing's been painted. The wheels have been spray painted. This thing is rough. We got a little bit of rust right here. Leather's in good shape. Before I even dig into this, I did buy our next under $15,000 toy. I'm not going to tell you what it is till the end. Man, it smells bad in here. And why is there no headliner in this car? Why? How did I not notice that last time? I stuck my head right in that window. How did I not notice there's no headliner? That is weird. All right, let's start it up. Let's start. All right, it starts. That's a good sign. What lights stay on? ABS, BAS, electronic slip protection. Spoiler button here, heated seats here, our aftermarket radio. I mean, a toy, rear wheel drive, 6-speed, under $3,000 with a Mercedes 6-cylinder, the good engine. I think this is a 3.2 liter, so like their C320 engine. All right, last oil change was 110. For mileage, we have, oh no, oil is due at 110. We have 105 on it. So services are up to date. We have no books. It smells weird in here. All right, I don't know. We'll drive it home and see if it's a winner or a loser. Worst case, we have another project. Look at that stupid exhaust. Why would somebody do that? We have some spider cracks in the bumper, a little bit of rust bubbling there. These look like they've been truck bed coated. Nope, that's a Plasti Dip. All right, that's a good sign. Maybe we can get that off. Okay, somebody just sprayed Plasti Dip all over the wheels. I like that. Satisfying to peel it off. A little bit of rust right here as well. Ugh. Maybe I can pull that off and paint it silver again. We'll polish the headlights. Got ourselves another project. Another video at least. Quick tip. Don't do what I do. Don't buy with your heart. I buy what I like, not what sells. I should have bought 3 Civics today and a Toyota Corolla, and instead I bought freaking Chrysler Crossfire. Wait a minute, what is this? 2015 Audi S4, 86,000 miles, reconstructed title, automatic, which is a bummer. This could actually be in the price range that I'm looking at. This would be a great winter toy. So in 2018, this was involved in a collision with a parked car. So 4 years ago, so we've been driving for 4 years since. All right, it is reveal time. The auction is over. That Audi S4, reconstructed title from an accident 4 years ago with a parked car. I'm the high bidder at $8,000, which to me, seems like a no-brainer. That 4.2 is a solid engine. Sadly, it's not automatic, not a manual transmission. It seemed okay. $8,000, that's a $20,000 car, so that would work. I bought a Chrysler Crossfire for short money, I think, like under $3,000, but it could be a complete rat. I also bought a possible car for my wife, and we bought the theme of today. If you guys don't know, Papa Al, my grandfather, is joining me at the auction. The theme of today was, can I buy a toy for under $15,000? What can we buy for $15,000? It's fun. I did succeed, I think, and you're gonna find out what it is right now. You get to drive it home, actually. Oh, good. And I bought a truck that was an inspiration towards my Escalade convertible. I'll explain that in a little bit. Let's see what we bought. First thing is the Chrysler Crossfire. That's our Chrysler Crossfire. We'll look at that later. Let's go find out what we bought for today besides that car. While we're looking for our purchases, this Panamera had a reconstructed title and they still wanted all the money for it, so I walked away. So Pup, that Escalade that I bought for Taryn a couple weeks ago, a month or so ago, she hates it. So I ended up getting a GMC Yukon Denali that she likes, but I'm always on the market and I think I found something that she might like even more. That Suburban right there is quite possibly the buy of the day. This is a 2018 Suburban Premier. This is as good as it gets for a Suburban, and it's a 2018. Every option available, twin DVDs, navigation, remote start, push to start, heated seats, everything. Charger for your phone, everything right here. It's a 2018, it's a $30,000 truck. I've been the high bidder for 3 weeks on it, and the seller wouldn't sell it because he paid too much for it a month ago, waited for the title, then the prices came down. He owned it for too much. Now, just like I said with the Teslas, he wouldn't sell it for 2 weeks, and then I was the high bidder 3 times, finally realized the values have come down, sold it to me. That's gonna happen to the Teslas as well. So this is our first purchase. 2 keys too. I think this is a score. All right, you wanna pull this out and I'll meet you up top? Yeah. It needs tires, but otherwise the thing is mint. 1 owner, no accidents. This thing is awesome. Now she has the option of that or a Denali. or a minivan. First world problems. Here is the reconstructed Audi S4, 2015, 86,000 miles. I was the high bidder at $8,000 plus fees. I'll probably be at like 8,400-ish maybe. I love the flat bottom steering wheel. I love the Alcantara seats. I didn't see a check engine light, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna pop on right now. There's a very good chance that the previous owner just cleared the lights out and then ran it through the auction. Does it have reverse? Yeah. Does it have drive? Yeah. Let's take it for a spin. I was mistaken. This isn't a 4.2. This is the supercharged 6-cylinder. Wow, it's fast though. Jesus, car is quick. It's weird being in this. I'm used to the V8 in my A8L has a twin turbo 4-liter, super fast, but it's like throaty. This is like a tuner fast. On to the next car. That Audi actually turned out to be okay. Hopefully I get it for that price. On to the next car, which I want to tell you is an inspiration. So if you've been following for a while, you know that I cut the roof off of an Escalade. Love it. But I couldn't figure out what to do with like all the parts that I cut, because now they're sharp, jagged edges. Hence, my Chevy Avalanche. I paid $700 for this thing. So if you saw my video 2 weeks ago, can you buy a car for under $1,000 at auction? You can. I paid $700 for this today. It is a 2002 with 118,000 miles, which is awesome. However, it's old and we live in New England. So you get this rust, wait for it, more rust, and it gets even worse. Like I don't really, oh God. I opened the door and dog hair just flew everywhere. Look at the dog hair. This right here is why I'm not a fan of pets. I have a dog and I get it. People love their pets, but come on, like that is disgusting. It's flying in the air. There's dog hair everywhere and slobber on the back windows. It's nasty. I get it. Some of you guys love your pets, but like I gotta clean this. And that's why I don't like dogs. That's why I don't like smoking, because I clean this stuff. I see like the nastiness from other people's animals. I can't believe I even touched that. That is so gross. But I paid $700 for it. Why did you buy this? I'm not gonna sell this thing. This isn't a car that I'm gonna sell. This, I love this. I love this right here. I love this tailgate right here. I love these covers right here. I think I can use these, this, the bed, everything for parts for my Escalade, and then I have like storage compartments maybe? I don't really know, but at least now I have the car that I can strip, pull apart, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. $700 with the fees. That's what I paid, $700 with the fees. It was like a no-brainer for me. It's worth that in scrap. Plus, I have a Suburban that needs a battery. If this thing starts, I just saved myself $150 on a Suburban battery. Let's see. It's already making me money. I'll take the battery out of this, put it in the Suburban that needs a battery, save myself $150, and I still have a parts car that I'm not gonna move often. I can jump the other battery anytime I need to move this car. Score, except now I need a mask to move this car. You know what I didn't even think of talking about parts trucks? This has a Chevy 5.3 with 118,000 miles and what, like the LQ60E or whatever transmission, like both of those are $1,000 each minimum. So all my money back in parts, just in stuff that I need off this truck or can resell or whatever. Look at that, in Papa Al fashion, I caught him walking around just admiring other dealers' trailers. Got my ramp out and everything already. How was the Suburban? Good? Good. Excellent. Good. Excellent is excellent then. That's a sharp looking truck. I got a dog kennel. Bought a Chevy Avalanche that's filled with like Shiba Inu hair, or husky fur.
Oh, did you unload that?
No, not yet. We're gonna go get 2 more. I'm pretty sure our $15,000 toy needs a jump, so I always carry a jump pack on me. I learned that from you.
Yeah, good.
Carry the essentials. I keep everything I need in my truck. Toolbox, spare tire, like for a trailer. I carry a floor jack, jump pack. All right, my camera died, didn't even make it through the day. Here is my under $15,000 toy that you get to drive home. 2004 Chevy Corvette, 71,000 miles, convertible, automatic. I was thinking it was a 6-speed. I was kind of hoping you'd drive the 6-speed home. Automatic though. Oh. Want to hop in? I'll start it up for you. It's not very chatty today. Usually he's a lot more witty and talkative than he is right now. You know what I just realized? Seeing how difficult it was for you to get in that thing, getting in might not have been the problem.
Getting out?
Getting out might be tough. Any luck? Nothing?
Somebody left the key on.
Great. All right, pop the hood for me.
Stone dead.
Let's see here. Battery's on the opposite side. Yes, it is. Look at that LS1 5.7 liter V8. Awesome car. All right, fire it up. All right, no cold knock, nothing. She purrs. That is a great sign. I should have checked the cooling. and the oil first, but sounds all right.
Yeah.
Good. All right, here's my turd of the day, my loser car. I really feel like I'm gonna regret this one. It smells really weird in here. It's like chloroform. You know the game. Well, first of all, we gotta find the key, which is now missing. So that's not a good start. I left the key in here. Now the key is gone. There it is. You know the game. Will it start? That's also not a good sign. There we go. Okay, she's fired up. If it wasn't a manual transmission, I would have zero interest in it, but that's what caught my eye. How does a convertible top work on this car? Oh, it's not a convertible. My bad. These came with a convertible option. All right, let's drive it. Does it shift? It is negative 10,900 miles past service. That's not good, even though that says it's up to date. Clutch feels all right. Interior light stays on. Oh, God. What the frig is that noise? What the heck was that? Oh, God. I have no idea what that sound was. I don't normally buy from this seller, wholesaler. Listen to this noise. Oh, God. It's in the right rear, I think. What in the hell? Oh, jeez, that is... I hope that's just brakes. Up I'll go with this Corvette. I like this T-Bird more. Let's grab some lunch. You can do the honors. See how fast, see how those wheels spin. Seems all right. Do we have heat? We have heat. We have radio? We have radio. All right, light it up.
You don't have much fuel. Light it up. That's it.
That's all we got?
That's all.
Tone it down over the years.
83, that's it.
You're clear. Hit it. Go. Yeah, all right. These are fun cars.
Yeah.
And we met our budget with room to spare. I paid $12,100 for this car. 74,000 miles, 2004. Corvettes are still up. I think we did all right. I have the fan off right now, and it's still not shutting off. And you said what?
Even with the key out and off, the fan was blowing. So.
Great. And we have an ABS and traction control light on. Probably a wheel speed sensor. No idea what the fan would be on for, though. But you can kill it. Keys out, fan is on. So I guess we figured out why the battery was stone dead. What do you think the fuse box is?
Well, the key was on too.
It was, yeah. I feel like in Corvettes, the fuse box is under the floor mat behind this panel. I think. Does it come off? Yeah, you just lift it and then pull it down, and
Yeah.
I think I found it. Next to some spider eggs. So we should look here. Mini fuses, monitor, lumbar, clock radio. What movie? HVAC is fuse 18. 18 is... By the way, I didn't even Google this. I knew that, which I think is... should get some credit for. All right, so 46 is here. If I pull this one out... Ah! Just kidding. Almost got it. I'm surprised they don't give you any mini pullers. That is in there. Jeez.
Is it still running?
No, it's off. I got it.
Okay.
So we did it. Okay, we're back at the auction. I did not get the Audi S4, the 2015 Audi S4. They wanted 12 grand. I was high bidder at 8 grand. It has a reconstructed title. There's a lot of variables that scare me. It's not worth 12 grand to me, which it probably is worth 12 grand, but not to me. I already have an Audi S4 anyway. Now it's time to transport the last of our vehicles. I'm gonna get this Chevy Avalanche on the trailer because I don't want to drive this thing. And if you remember the dog hair situation, like, I don't know if this person was a dog trainer or what, but they have a clicker on your keychain. Sit, jump, speak, stop barking, stop licking my windows, stop shedding on my car. This is gross. I feel like the Grinch. Bah humbug. I don't like pets. First 2 cars are delivered. The day is done. We're transporting our vehicles back. I'm really liking that Premier Suburban. That Avalanche, not bad for a parts car. Did we succeed in our under $15,000 toy? Yes, I bought a Chevy Corvette right before winter. It's doesn't even make any sense, but I paid $12,500-ish for that car after fees for a 74,000 mile 2004 Corvette convertible. I would say we did pretty all right. That's at my shop. It's already gone. It's already being gone through right now. We're gonna figure out the fan. We're gonna figure out the traction control. We're gonna take care of some cosmetic concerns that I have with the car, and we'll probably list it for $16,500 maybe. That seems pretty realistic, so we'll make a decent amount of money off that car. Made a fun video, and that Chrysler Crossfire, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that thing. That, I knew better. I knew better than that. But you know what happened is I did the same thing on an Audi S4 weeks ago. I paid $2,100 for an Audi S4 on a whim, and it turned out to be a score. So because that was a score, I think I have it in my head that sometimes it's worth the gamble. I gambled on that car. Now I'm rambling. I don't know, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. All three of those things are really appreciated. There's a thumbs up button down below. Thanks for watching. Adios.